And I return. Right back into the same situation I left from. Thank goodness. The game did not crash while I had my back turned. So I'm just going to watch Ellie be incredibly efficient here for a bit. All of these pipes that are getting built here are very important. The oxidizers will definitely not work without a supply of water. Oxidizers? Oxidizers? These things, the electrolyzers, will not work without a supply of water. And this is also building the pipes that will be supplying, hopefully, these tanks of oxygen to my base. But with all this mess going on here. It's still concerning about that one suit being so low on oxygen. I do worry a little about that. But the other suit is in an excellent situation, so... I would say that the situation with the hatch is excellent, although the hatch would not agree with me on that one. They're feeling pretty crowded and glum. And it's only going to get worse because here comes another hatchling. Speaking of which, has that hatch that was up here been dealt with? It looks like it has. That's a lot of carbon dioxide there. Also, I do not like having all this water here. Just take care of that. Okay, let's send the Slickster a bit more carbon dioxide. And let's mop up this mess before it gets tracked over the entire base. I've reached the point where I have more than enough power. My problem now is that my circuits are overloaded. Although I may have spoken too soon. These batteries, they're all empty. Why are all my batteries empty? Okay, they're green. Okay, this situation would definitely indicate what the problem is. Why is the natural gas generator not running here? Oh, there it goes. I think that was just the Dreco passing from this world. Yep. Nope, wait. No, the Dreco is still with us. I'm not sure where the combat came from. You guys didn't get anywhere close to these poke shells, did you? No? I continue confused. And I am planting... Where are you? A wart right here. Hopefully before the pip gets to it. Oh, this is going to be a problem, actually. Alright, let's extend this ladder so that the water will escape this little chamber. And we'll put that at the same priority as everything else. Go figure, Wheezeworts don't like to be underwater. Combat? Combat with the Draco? Turner has engaged a critter in combat. Where is Turner? Oh, I see. Turner is coming. Turner? Oh, I see. He didn't quite make it. The Draco gets to live for at least another cycle. Hopefully this is not so much liquid that it will flood these Wheezeworts. I will deal with that if that happens, though. I hope. Come to think of it, why do I need to dig out that? Starvation? Who's starving? Rowan is starving because Rowan's been working so far away from the base he hasn't had time to eat. However, he's in the base now. It's a problem that will solve itself. Eventually. Yep, there he goes. He's got food. Somebody left their bun on the floor. Okay, nobody is starving anymore. Otto, what are you doing? Oh, you're relaxing. Okay. It's an odd place to choose to relax, but I'll accept it. Things continue to break. Everything's always breaking. And the mopping always needs to be done. Alright, that is lots of carbon dioxide. That is more than enough carbon dioxide for the slicksters for a while. Okay. Let's fool around a little bit here. This gas vent needs to move over here. And you know what? I want a wall. I want a wall that goes up to there-ish. And I'm trying to plan here. Also want to dig out that. And like this. And deconstruct. No, actually, wait. Cancel that. Just in case there's something back there. Just going to deconstruct the individual tile there. And yeah. Like that. And like that. Yeah, like that. And the ladder goes up to there, and dig that out. And heck, just for charm points, and dig that out. And put a mesh tile there. Yes, just like that. And once they've built all of that, then I will start hooking up pipes and things. Since apparently I have this section nominally marked as being outside the base, because I've got all the airlocks going on. It's a weird situation all over. But the dupes will figure this out. They always do. And the battery situation fixed itself. Turner is loving on the hatch. Good job, Turner. And the coal supplies are looking good. The automated coal delivery system is also looking good. And I think I should put another deodorizer in here, just because. Because I do have every intention of capturing that other natural gas vent. See, this sort of thing is exactly why I built the suits, and also why I'm very concerned about everything that's going on here. I am going to flood something. I'm just not sure what. I wonder if I can retrofit this room in such a way that I can have... Okay, wait, if I take out this door and this bit, I can put in a third suit here. Because I really need more than 2 people working down here at a time. Okay, I saw them deconstruct something here. What did they deconstruct? Okay, let's check the power. Alright, power's still doing what it's supposed to be doing. Light, I never checked that. Plumbing, there isn't actually any plumbing in this area. Ventilation? Aha! That's bad. No, wait, that's working as intended. I don't know what they deconstructed there. Okay, fine, whatever. Oh no, wait, that's still set to be deconstructed. I'm confused. Permanently. It's my life state from now on. You know what? Let's just... Yeah. That will make things better. Later. I am sealing that bit of ladder in there, but that's okay. Okay, things are still looking correct around here. They've got this ladder to the vent built just in case I need it. It's just the main problem here is that I am actually releasing quite a bit of water every time they go in here to construct things. And I worry about flooding everything out in here. Yeah, it's already killed this wheezewort here that I was going to use. Okay. Okay, I can figure out how to fix this. If I build another one of the farm tiles... right here. Priority 7, just like everything else, and then I can plant that wheezewort seed from the dead wheezewort in there. I will have to dig that out. Priority 7. Like everything else. I fear that that's what's going to happen to this wheezewort as well. It's going to end up under so much water before they dig the whole thing out that... Speaking of which... Wait, I know how to fix this. Okay. Make that all low priority. So they'll come at it from the bottom and the water will drain straight out right away. Haha, plans. I mean, assuming that farm tile doesn't end up completely underwater by the time I do this. Bridges I will cross when I come to them. Okay, have they opened up the space? They have. Okay, there should be just enough space for another suit thing without having to deconstruct and move everything. Booyah! Okay. Power. Ventilation. This seems wasteful, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, priority 8. Can I put another electrolyzer in this room without having to completely deconstruct everything I have going on here? New printables available! Oh, and that hatch egg finished. So this... deconstruct it, please. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Electrolyzers take 2 spaces. 1, 2, and yeah, I'm gonna have to... Okay. Okay, that's the way it's gonna have to be. Because I want to put a 3rd electrolyzer in this room to be providing suits with oxygen. And the only way to do that is to build the room out this way. But I don't want them all running in and out of this room so much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it, and there'll be a gap. I will build it right here, and then build a wall around it, and then break down that wall from the inside, and that will cause the least amount of containment breach. That's the current plan. So... okay, deconstruct that, and deconstruct that, and actually... and, deconstruct all of that, actually. Please, nobody get themselves trapped down there. By some sort of miracle. Okay. So. And then. Feels mildly ridiculous to do it this way, but that's the way it's gonna have to be. Okay, got the suit dock built. Now I need a suit to put in it. Suit. I want one iron suit, which needs 300 kilograms of iron, which I don't have. Okay. Iron ore to iron. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. And electrolyzer goes in there. That's hilarious in its own way, I suppose. Tile here. And plumbing. There, and like that. And I'll leave that gap, and I won't fill it in until I've got everything sealed up. Yeah. That's what we're doing now. Oh, and new printables are available. Let's have a look. Okay, we have 2 destructives and an ugly crier. Setting aside the destructives, we have left someone who's interested in building and ranching with increased science, but is allergic to floral scent, which I have filled my base with. You know what? I'm just gonna take the Paku, and then we can watch them do the dive for the bottom. Because yeah, if they follow the same path that the other ones did, they're just gonna flop themselves across the floor to the left here. Yep, there they go. Flop, flop, flop. And they'll just keep flopping their way across the floor here until they end up dropping down here to what I generously call the holding tank. Flop, 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 flop. They'll make it. They're gonna get there eventually. It's gonna happen. Anytime now. And there they go! Gravity to freedom! Meat forever! And they're wild, so I don't have to feed them. Oh, somebody's going to go fight that Dreco? Are they actually going to make it to the Dreco? Nope. That Dreco's going to be there forever. Given how long it takes them just to get here, I think I'm going to have to jumpstart this system in a different way than by using the wheels. They're never going to run on the wheels long enough. I think I'm going to have to temporarily hook it into the base system until it's gotten going, and that annoys me, but it's probably the best way to do it because there's no way they're going to be able to run on those wheels down there enough. Oh my, I've been ignoring my Slickster for too long. Oh boy. What a mess you've made. What a mess you have continued. No, not that one, this one. Now here's a question. Why are they unreachable mop? When did that happen? Oh lordy. Take care of that, people. Do it now. Oh man, how long has it been like that? Okay. And now that that is all built, we can deconstruct that. It has become fairly important to figure out how to capture this natural gas up here. It's gonna have to be this ladder and pole system here. Okay. Oh, this one's going to be a pain in the butt to capture too. I think I'm going to have to go with a entry from the bottom here. So if we put an airlock here, whoops. Okay, like that. Yeah. That actually means that very little of the natural gas will escape because it's light. And this is so far away from the base that I don't actually care about whether or not I contain it with insulated tile. So I'm just gonna build like this. The main problem is I can't actually see the top of this sucker. So yeah, I'm gonna have to build up to a lot of that in both the literal and the figurative. Okay, priorities. Before I can get the oxygen machine running, I need to start capturing this natural gas. So this whole section that all is going to be priority low. And let's 7 this lot. I think I'm going to do this one counterclockwise just because I can't see over there. So okay, ladder like that, and across, and up, and this gets that, and priority 7 and hope that I am far enough to the west to not break into the bubble here. All right. Did I make? Yeah, I made the digging 7 too. Okay. Well, that is certainly a thing that is going to be happening. Where is the access to that point? Ah, okay. Ooh, okay. Let's just make that easier. Oh boy, what a mess I'm making. I don't actually like this at all. Let's make a more interesting shape in the name of not having to do massive amounts of extra labor. then just cancel this lot. It's going to end up being a very interesting shape. And fairly annoying to build. Oh, and it would probably help if I dug out this. That will definitely help. Okay. Now that I've got that bit of horror set up, oh, yeah, okay. Deconstruct. Oh dear. Well, this is an unanticipated problem. You know what? Deconstruct this tile and this tile. Oh boy. The game is having some difficulty adjusting now that I've taken off the pause after doing all that stuff. Give it a moment. 'Cause it's frozen! Please don't lose all that planning and stuff that I just did. I didn't even adjust the priorities on some of that. In fact, okay, first, as I do every time the game freezes, let's save. Then let's head back up through the icy horrors. And yeah. Set some priorities. There. Yeah, just like that. I'm gonna wait until I have all this built before I breach that. And I'm going to set this bit at 8 just to make sure that it gets built in a timely manner. Actually. Dig that out. deconstruct that ridiculous bit of ladder. That was not an intelligent idea. Oh look, more food. Great. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty much done mining out all the copper and everything in that area. I shouldn't run out anytime soon now. And let's schedule delivery of a suit here. How's this coming along? Everything's built here. Perfect. Okay. Insulated tile. And we'll make that higher priority because I really need the air. There will be a suit at some point. In the meantime, its mount is filling up with oxygen, and that cannot be a bad thing. Okay. And going to have to ignore most of the construction project going on down here at this point. Oh no, wait. I can't plant a wart seed underwater. I need to release this water somewhere. I know. Hopefully this should do it. Okay. And once that's done, I can plant the wart seed there. And yeah, that means that I am turning down the priority on all of this. Whatever is going on over here is getting canceled outright. Okay. Moving back to the debris. Debris clearage gets to continue to be 5, and the easiest way to do it is just to overwrite it like this. I really don't want debris inside all of this. I would, especially in this area, in the actual oxygen producing area, I don't want debris in there at all. So, things are looking a little weird around here. And I'm just gonna turn down the priority. And the piping, yeah, the pipes are all getting turned down as well. Turning that down too, because that's draining. And okay. Priority adjustment. That's the name of the game. Except that I want the research here to be there we go. Okay. All right. Save. Because last time I did a mass priority adjustment, it had a bit of a moment. How are we doing on the extra oxygen? Aha! It has been walled in. Alright. Deconstruct these 3 tiles, please. Like, immediately. Okay. And that's why I deconstructed the tiles. And not the square, and not like select the deconstruct and go for the square, because it's full of pipe in there. Speaking of which, now the last step is to connect this pipe at a fairly high priority. We need the air, guys. hate that they're going into that room so much. Okay, so now we've got the third electrolyzer going. And hopefully we will now have, I will now have enough oxygen for all of the suits that I have going on. Okay. Let's process some carbon dioxide here. Ah, and those bits of floor got deconstructed, so let's put a heavy watt joint plate right here. Connect the heavy watt wires. I am taking this new generator a step at a time. The last step is building its pipes. The power generation area is really messy. Effective, but messy. I'm just hoping that they can reach everything here. It looks like they can. Yes, I know this whole area is hot. That's the reason why I segregated it off this way. Partially I'm processing the carbon dioxide to get rid of it, and partially I am processing it to create more polluted water. Because the polluted water is what I'm actually using to power the electrolyzers right now. Although I probably could use the clean water because I have so much of it. Oh, and there's more of a mess here. Alright. Only 2 segments left to go on this mistake I made. yeah. This problem is slowly working its way through. I hate it so much. This is the problem I caused by my own mistake, but I hate looking at it anyway. But as it goes. Let's check this out. Alright, we're still running oxygen down to these. And it is arriving at a steady rate, if a rather slow one. Thankfully, the suits over on this side of the base hardly ever get used. So I don't have to worry about these pipes. These pipes are full of oxygen. So hopefully the suits will eventually fill up. Hopefully. As the one that isn't there yet is going to be half full by the time it gets there. That's the good news. Have they actually made that suit yet? Not yet. It's alright. It's good. And this is what my hatch wrench was supposed to look like. It was not supposed to have 4 measly little hatch in it. No, it was supposed to have an entire... Oh, who made a mess where? Hassan, are you stuck? Is that what happened? Also, how did you do that out of your suit? Please tell me you're not stuck, Hassan. I see what I've done here. That's unfortunate. You are stuck. That is a thing I did. Yep, that's a problem. How long have you been stuck, Hassan? I will admit I have definitely been making some bad mistakes, but I have not been able to, I have been able to recover from them so far. Like, the problem of Hassan having gotten trapped here is now actually fixed. Although he's going to apparently do it in the most ridiculous way possible. But yeah, Hassan is no longer trapped here by this whole area being... But he's going all the way down and then climbing up. Hassan, why? Oh, I've had a lot of where the heck did this water come from? There's been a lot of water that I couldn't explain. The worst has been the water that I can explain, though. Hey, you know what? If I dig this out, I can get at that wart seed. And up here... Oh, many problems. But now I can actually see the shape of this chamber, so... But also, hi Sierra Lad, welcome. I am causing problems for myself, as always. It is how I play this game. Horrible news? I had not heard horrible news with anyone in our circle. Is it death news, or is it better than that? I'm kind of scared to ask about this at this point. Oh, my. Oh, yes, I see the PM. Thank you. I think my partner is definitely going to want to know about that one. He has plans with part of that. Thank you very much for telling me. We had not been informed. And yeah, they wouldn't have told me, but I would have thought they would have told my partner. Dang. I'm not going to say what the news is for the stream, sorry. That's just oh yeah, well neither of us would have seen a Facebook post. But yeah, for any of the uninvolved people on the stream, there has been an accident within my friend group that I didn't know about because my partner and I do not participate in Facebook. Dang. Is that the outside? Have I actually climbed high enough to see the outside? Oh, please don't be the outside. I mean, I have not talked to the person most affected by this in several years by my own choice, but that doesn't mean that I don't have sympathy for what happened. Vent all the bad gas outside. Well, sort of. The thing is, if I'm going to be breaking into space, I actually do want to put some airlocks in place. There is a lot of breathable air still around here that I would prefer not to just shunk out into the... Yeah, I think actually I will cancel that dig just in case. Well, I'm currently kind of using excess carbon dioxide. I really hope that's not space out there. That would be very bad for my plans, actually. But let me just save this. My people are getting stressed out. I wonder why. It's probably all Hassan being trapped in here for who knows how long. But I'm actually using the CO2. Partially I'm using it to feed the slicksters. And partially I'm using it to produce polluted water, which I'm using to feed the puffs. And actually looking at this, I can turn that off. I need to build up some more carbon dioxide to feed to the slicksters. It's getting a little thinner in their zone. And then there's this ridiculous situation I got myself into. Thing I found out today that you might be interested in, Sierra Lad, since you also play this game. Duplicants cannot carry flying critters through suit, through the suit checkpoint. They lose their grip on the flying thing, and it just goes. Terrestrial ones, they just pick them right back up again, but flying things like slicksters or the light bulbs or puffs, they cannot carry them through the suit checkpoint. They just drop them on whichever side of the suit checkpoint they're on, and that's where they are. And that's why I've got a slickster leaving oil all over the floor in here. Thankfully, it's plenty warm to keep the thing, it's still got lots of carbon dioxide, and it's plenty warm thanks to the power transformers for the slickster to be pretty happy. But I am not, because I am constantly having to mop up oil now. So, things have been happening. Yes. And I'm running coal generators and natural gas generators, which also create quite a lot of carbon dioxide. So my slicksters are eating well. Very, very well. And now that I'm looking at it, this second one is complete. So, ooh, this is going to be a tricky one. Okay, if I go straight down, I can connect there. And I'm going to need 2 gas bridges. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. I'm going to need a bridge here. This way around. And one here. Here. This way around. And that connects there. And that connects there. And that connects there. Well, that's fun. I hope they can reach all of that. They should be able to. Should, it being the operative word here. But yeah, I'm going to have to run an absolutely immense amount of gas pipe. To go from here all the way back to the base. Well, I try to have faith in my dupes. If I believe in them, well, I like to try to believe in my dupes. I know that they can reach all of this. I'm not 100% sure that they can reach this. But we'll find out. We will find out. It is white. It looks like they can reach it. Oh yes, Sierra Lad. Did I show you my self-powering oxygen machine? Which I've had to put on hold because I need to do some other, I need to capture that other natural gas. This is the start of my self-powering oxygen machine, but I'm going to need to hook it into the base power to give it a jump start. So my base needs more power before I can do that. So this all is, it's on hold at the moment. But yes, generally speaking, I have a saltwater geyser here, I have a steam vent, I have a cool steam vent, I have wheezeworts everywhere. And I am going to be making my own oxygen once I have more power. But I need more power, which means I need the other generator, which means I need all of this up here. And that is indeed space out there. That is space out there. This... And also a building has broken. What building has broken? Where? Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Let's turn up the priority on fixing that, shall we? Did I not build... Oh, I built that out of copper. Oh, that was foolish. You keep getting caught by the spam filter, Sierra Lad. I keep telling you, it's not the speed, it's the content. You're repeating whatever... Yeah, there are too many A's, Sierra Lad. Oh my, okay, it's rather important to get that pump fixed, but also I don't actually want to lose all of this air into space, but I don't much care about all this polluted oxygen here, so... Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna put in another airlock right here behind Steve. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's just gonna put an airlock in there and keep all that up there. Thankfully, they're already using suits to come out here, so that's okay. It does mean I'm going to have to get a little creative doing this wall. Depending on what's up here. I'll find that out. I will find that out. Exactly, KMK. I don't want to waste my resources too much, although she said she watched all of her ice melting. There is a lot of polluted air and regular and non-polluted air all through here. There's incredible amounts of stuff. I've had them using the suits because a lot of gases have gotten mixed around places, and oh, how did that polluted water get in there? Mop that immediately. But I've still got quite a lot of air here that I don't really want to lose out into space. Yeah, you've promised me combat before. So... as far as it goes, I would prefer to keep what I have. I don't like wasting resources at all. Did they actually... nope. It's still alive. There's a Dreco caught in my oxygen machine, which I have to stop making because I need more power, which means I need that natural gas up top. But I really don't want a Dreco living in my oxygen machine. So I have massive amounts of water, so I can run a lot of electrolyzers. But when it... It's not too much of a problem yet. I've still got lots of breathable air in the base. Heck, I've got lots of polluted oxygen in the base as well. I do keep getting the warnings that there's insufficient oxygen generation, but that's mainly because this game has absolutely no way to differentiate from where my dupes are living and the outside area that I'm just mining for resources. It keeps counting all of this empty area, like all of this emptiness that I cleared out. It keeps counting that as part of the base, and I'm not making enough oxygen to fill that with breathable air. But I'm not trying to fill that with breathable air. The areas that I want to fill with breathable air are all contained inside airlocks. Well, except for this bit. So... I have all of the air that I really need, although this area gets a little weird, admittedly. But I keep getting the insufficient oxygen warnings simply because I have so many big empty spaces that I am absolutely not producing enough oxygen to fill. Like all of this. There's no way I'm gonna make enough oxygen to fill all of this empty space with air. No. I wish that there was a way in this game without mods to say this is the boundary of my base. This is the area that I want filled with oxygen. Everybody wears a suit to step outside of this area. And I wish that there was a setting like that in this game. I suspect that there's probably a mod that would allow me to do that, but there's no way to do it in the base game. And yeah, I think that pump might be under a little bit of pressure. I am not using the gas as fast as it's being produced. So I think it crunched under the pressure. But I wish I'd built it out of gold anyway, just as just in case. But the problem should hopefully be somewhat taken care of once this once the second natural gas pump gets going here, like that. That will use the gas a bit faster, and hopefully the pressure won't build up as much. Yeah, there we go, pumping away. clear out some of that natural gas. And I keep meaning to deal with this. Okay, who has skill points? Rowan! Rowan has skill points. What do I want Rowan to learn? My oxygen is mostly coming from algae at this point, but I haven't run out of algae yet. Yeah, a lot of people are just sitting on their skill points because I don't want to overdo their morale. A lot of them are, well, their morale is not looking good, is the best way that I can put it. Ellie has 9 morale points because Ellie is actually rather out of balance. I could maybe bring her a little more into balance by having her learn the advanced research, but it just wouldn't be enough. Like, she'd just end up exactly where she started. It's a problem. It's because I had her learn the improved carrying and the exosuit training. It sent her morale completely out of whack. So it's pretty much only the new people who gets to learn anything. Like Rowan here, who has learned all the digging. And I think is going to get a point in construction. And Gossman here. Yes, I was working her through research so that she could continue learning the stuff that she wants to know, even though in my base she's not actually going to need any of that. And Otto, how are you feeling? Otto, you feel great. Wow, look at you. Yeah, Otto's sitting on those 2 points. Otto is a good man. But yeah, a lot of my duplicants who arrived with me early are a little out of balance. Simply because I needed them to do so much. The newer ones are looking a lot better. But look, Hassan's in balance. Hassan is in perfect balance. Okay, that's it for the skill points. Let's see. What is on offer now? Ooh, more puffs. Okay, just 2 destructives and an ugly crier. Oh, and the ugly crier farts frequently, and I have no way to clean the natural gas out of my base. Nope. We're taking the eggs. There's more than enough polluted air here to feed more puffs. That is definitely a thing that there is resources for. So yeah. I do have the room for 2 more dupes, and I will get 2 more dupes once I find dupes I want. Okay, I've got more power generation going on now. And I am working on capturing... Oh, that's fun. Working on capturing some more natural gas. This chamber is really annoyingly shaped, but I think I'm going to have to put the pump right here. because I don't really want to open up the space too much. Someone who had 10 science and a quick learner. Oh, wow. Do they specifically need a nightlight, or could you put them on a schedule that has them sleeping during the day? Because I have my schedules worked out so that people are sleeping during the day. Ah. So maybe they would be fine if they were sleeping during the day, because schedules are wonderful. Come on. Come on, let me have my schedule. The game is not running terribly well tonight. I am not sure why. Come on, game, you can do it. But I actually have it set up so that I have these 3 different schedules, so that I always have people active throughout the course of the day. So that way I never have to wait until the night is over. Ah, I see. But it's possible that if you have somebody who needs a nightlight to sleep, you could do something like put them on this schedule, like something resembling my schedule 3, which allows them to be active during the night and then sleep during the day. It's a possibility. Or, you know, you would need probably a more adjusted schedule than what I have, but something like that. And the way that I have this set up is that there's only one person from each schedule sleeping in each room, so that if you have somebody like Gossman here who is a snorer, they don't disturb the other dupes. Gossman can snore as much as she wants, and she will never disturb the people that she shares the room with. And I was really happy about that, because Gossman is actually a really good dupe, except for the snoring. And I'd already had the schedules set up that way, and I was like, ah ha 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 ha. But yes, next week's project is definitely going to be continuing to capture this natural gas resource up here. As you can see, I'm working on building a containment square around it, just to demarcate it, but without actually breaking into the chamber as yet. And then once I've got the outline built, then I will open it up and build a pump in here and a gas sensor to turn it on and off again. And I'll be pumping lovely natural gas all the way back down to my base, which I have not actually built. I have not built the wiring or the pipes to do so yet, but I absolutely will be. And it will be marvelous, and I will have lots of natural gas, and I'll maybe be able to build a 3rd natural gas generator, which would be awesome. And then I'll finally be able to start working on the oxygen machine again. This will be great once it's running. I have another base one of my first bases actually, that I built a prototype of this machine in, and it has been glorious. It has produced all of the oxygen that my dupes need and extra. It has been so good. So, once I have this running, it will be amazing. But I don't have it running yet. Because I need more power. Right now my base is pretty much using all of the power that I produce. So in order to jumpstart the oxygen machine, I am going to need more power. And I'm going to need to mop up more oil. Never try to carry flying critters through the suit checkpoint. Just don't do it. I was hatching the slicksters over here. Oh, deconstruct that nubbin, please. I was hatching the slicksters over here. Well, I was trying to, anyway. And they were carrying the eggs up through the base, and they were going towards the slickster pen where they use suits because they can't breathe all the carbon dioxide, and he let go of the slickster and he couldn't pick it back up again. So that was a problem. One which I have fixed by putting an incubator specifically for the slicksters in their pen. But still, not fun. But yes, this is pretty much where I am going to be calling this base this week. Since it is now past midnight, which is my ending time. Progress has definitely been made, and if there were fires in this game, I would have had to put so many fires out. But progress has been made. I'm putting... Have they actually made the suit? They have not made the suit. I set up for a third suit down here for working like down with all of this stuff. But it's taking them a really long time to make the suit. Admittedly, they have a lot to do. I should probably bring in the other two dupes that I have space for just to get things done. But, you know, planning. That's for people who don't play this game, right? Also, how did this hydrogen get over here? Do I want to know? I actually don't want to know. I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to zoom in on Gossman snoring and save again. And this is where I will call it a night, on Gossman snoring. And my breaking sink, and all that glorious stuff that's going on here. For anyone who has wandered by, who is wondering how the heck things got to this state or what is going on, all of my previous sessions of Oxygen Not Included are archived on my YouTube channel. There's a playlist there. It gets updated every Tuesday with the previous Thursday's Oxygen Not Included for as long as I'm playing Oxygen Not Included for Try Not to Die Thursday, which I may well be keeping up through the month of December, simply because December is very busy and I don't know that I want to switch games in the middle. And I will be returning again on Sunday night, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, where I will be playing Solasta, Crown of the Magister, which is the most Dungeons & Dragons computer game that I have ever played. It is using the actual rule set of Dungeons & Dragons as licensed from Wizards of the Coast by the dev studio. It is actually like playing a tabletop game, except with computer graphics. It's quite impressive. It's been fun. I'm going to be killing goblins this Sunday again, some more. There's a pack of goblins waiting to be killed first thing on Sunday, so you should definitely join me for that. Then I will be back again on Wednesday, starting at close to 7 p.m. as a bunch of writers can be herded together into a place to play Among Us with a pack of my writer friends. We all just recently finished National Novel Writing Month this November, and we are all nuts and we really want to stab and lie to each other. Yes, Sierra Lad, what? What? Oh my. I did not know he was touring. Very interesting. I'll have to have a look at that. And then Oxygen Not Included will return on Thursday, starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, for Try Not to Die Thursday, where I will continue attempting to not actually kill dupes, which I succeeded in this week. Hurrah! Might have come a little close with Hassan there. I'm not sure what would have happened if he'd started starving up there. But, yes. So, this has been a lot of fun. I've been so glad that I haven't broken anything that I couldn't fix this week. I suppose. I hope that all of you had fun as well, and I hope to see you on Sunday, and maybe on Wednesday, and definitely next Thursday if you're interested in Oxygen Not Included. And, if you want notifications, you can always give me a follow if you haven't yet. And I hope you all have a great night. Good night.